Okay, so I just wanted to record this video because I am a first-time mom. I had my daughter at the end of February, and there were some things, that people maybe tell you over the years, and it kind of probably just went in one ear and out the other, since I didn't have a baby at the time. But now that I have one, I'm, that information's starting to stick. And I figured, there's several people that are expecting or have just recently become parents. And I thought it'd be helpful to share some of the tips and tricks that I've recently learned, in case they can also help you out as well. So I wanted to get started with some of the things that I packed for when we went to the hospital, that really did help when I was there. So the first thing was these Pure Romance hearts. They're instant heating pads. So they have like a metal disc in them, and I have two actually. This is what it looks like after it's done heating, and it kind of hardens. They're reusable. So what you do is you crack this metal piece in it. If I can find it, here we go. And it instantly starts warming up. So that was really helpful in the delivery room when I had contractions. Eric actually would press it up against my lower back, and that was very, very helpful. I think these stay warm for about 30 minutes. So I brought both and used both throughout that time. The only thing, what's really great about these is that you actually can reuse them. So you boil them in water and they become squishy again after they harden up. What sucked about these was that the next day I had really bad cramping from breastfeeding. Your uterus starts shrinking, and it's cramping because it's starting to try to go back to its normal size. And breastfeeding, I guess, releases a hormone that causes that to start beginning. So that was very, very painful for me, and I wish the next day that I would have had more of these. Or I know that some people actually have heating pads that you plug in, or the kind that you microwave, because there was a microwave in my room. So just thinking about that as an alternative, if you don't have this, or if you're looking for a heating pad that you could use for the following day when you're sore in other places as well, that would be a good idea. So something else that I am so glad we brought along for the car ride home was this micro fiber, I don't think it's microfiber, micro bead pillow. It's a squishy pillow, and I sat on it, and we live on a county road, and I had been warned that a county road is not a fun place to be on whenever you're coming home from the hospital, because the bumps really hurt. So I used this microfiber pillow, and it absorbed all that. So it was great. I used it in the house too, like on our kitchen chairs, and we even took a ranger ride, I think within the first week she was born, and I just sat on this, and it was amazing. So highly recommend getting a micro bead pillow to sit on, not only for the ride home, but just in general for the first couple weeks while you're healing. Something else, let's see, I had a list that I was going off of because my mind is other places these days. Oh, okay. So the Haka. This is awesome. I love this, especially at the beginning when my milk hadn't necessarily regulated yet. I was leaking a lot on my other boob while she was nursing. So you just squeeze it on, and you can, it suctions, and then, it just fills up as you're nursing. And so I use that in the morning. I still use it, and she's almost 8 weeks now. So it's awesome. I think it's dishwasher safe. I always just hand wash it because I use it so often. And yeah, so definitely suggest using this. I think they have another shape now. It's called the Ladybug. The review that I saw on it, it looked like it didn't collect as much as this one does, because this actually suctions, and I'm not sure that one has a strong enough hold. It's more of just like for leakage, which this actually does more of like the suctioning to pull some of that milk out. So I normally collect 2 to 3 ounces during the morning for sure. So something to think about if you're trying to save up some milk. Another one that they told me, the lactation consultant said, Body Armor is a really good drink for keeping your milk supply. I also drink, which I'm actually out of them right now, so I need to pick some more up, but they're called V8 Hydrate. I'm gonna be honest, well, I don't really like Body Armors, so I drink them, but I don't really care for the flavor. And these V8 Hydrate drinks, it's like coconut, and then there's like a watermelon flavor, strawberry lime, I think, and then maybe a blueberry. They're not my favorite either. They're honestly, I mean, I think I'm just getting used to the flavor now because I've been drinking them so much, but they're not the best thing in the world. But they've really, like, I've definitely noticed that when I'm drinking them, my milk supply is a lot better. So something to think about if you are breastfeeding and looking to amplify your supply. Okay, one of my ultimate favorites. A couple days, we've been swaddling Alabama, so we've been swaddling her, and you know, we came home from the hospital and she was sleeping okay, like coming waking up every couple hours, which is normal for a baby that's brand new. We put her in this nested bean swaddle, and I woke up scared to death because she hadn't woken up. And I looked over and I made sure she's still breathing. But since then, it's like 5 to 6 hours a night, which is amazing. So that was like within the first week, we tried this swaddle. I think her other one that fit her at the time was in the wash because it had gotten dirty during a diaper change. So we put this one on, and we've put this one on ever since. It's got weighted right here, and it goes on the chest, and then it's got weights on the sides that go on the arms, and then you use the other piece, and it's a Velcro, and it just Velcros around. And so this is a necessity. I haven't tried to have her sleep overnight without it now, just because I know it works, and you know, we're gonna keep using it. And I actually went to a rummage sale today and found one for like when they can't, you know, I think when they roll over, they're not supposed to be swaddled anymore because their arms aren't supposed to be strapped down. So I found this one for $5. It's one of the longer ones for when they're older. And this is a little more weighted. It's a heavier weight on the chest there, but $5 at the rummage sale. So I think online they're like around 30, maybe even more. So that was a steal today, and I was really happy about that. Okay, another thing, I will say a Bouncy Ball. I did get one off of Amazon when I was pregnant because I was having really bad back pain at work. So I switched out my office chair for the Bouncy Ball, and it's also been great. I'm glad I brought it home with me because on maternity leave, whenever she's a little colicky in the afternoons and evenings, and bouncing seems to really help with that. So we definitely use the Bouncy Ball to help, because otherwise it's quite a workout. This changing pad, I also got this on Amazon. She likes to pee and poop between like mid diaper change, so as I'm taking the diaper off and putting a new one on, she seems to just want to poop then. And this is waterproof, so I change her normally like on our bed at night or on our couch, like in the living room. She has a changing pad in here, but we really haven't used her room all too much recently yet. So we have one on the couch and one on our bed, and it's been a lifesaver several times. So and it's great because you can fold it up, and there's a Velcro that you can snap. not snap, but you can Velcro it together, and it's portable. If you would need to take it anywhere with you. Our diaper bag actually has one in there with it, so we haven't needed to take these along. These just are stationary in our living room and then in our bedroom, but it has that option to easily fold up if you would need it to for whatever reason. But yeah, that's been great. And then I don't know if I have anything else. Yeah, I can't think. Oh, okay. So this was recommended to me by one of my good friends. It's the Gerber Soothe Comforting Probiotic Drops. So she has been a little colicky, and my friend had suggested this, 5 drops in the morning. I nurse, so I just, put it right on there, and she takes it that way. And it did make a significant difference using these almost within the next day. In the next couple days, it was significantly better. Her crying in the evenings and early afternoons had diminished quite a bit. So something to think about if you're struggling with colic. That might be something worth trying. Maybe talk to your pediatrician and see if it might be another underlying issue as well. So but I think that's all I have for right now. So if you have any questions, let me know. I hope this was helpful. I just know that, being a first-time mom, I'm learning a lot of things along the way, and reaching out to my friends that have kids already so that they can help share what advice they have. So thanks for tuning in.